up, guys? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel, and we are back with, once again, another reaction video. And I know a lot of you have been asking me to do more Nostalgia Critic reaction videos, and a lot of you have been requesting other stuff in the past. Something like that. Sorry, I had a little cough there. But yeah, I'm trying my best to get to reaction videos and other stuff because I've been getting a ton of, requests from you guys, and I'm trying to get to them as best and as quick as I can and whatnot, and yeah, my dog just decided to lay on my bed, and he's staring at me. Yeah, he does that a lot when I'm, looking at him, and whatever. But yes, today we're doing another Nostalgia Critic reaction video today, and it's apparently another review of a kid's movie. Well, actually, most movies that Doug has talked about in the past have been kids' movies. Well, a few of them being more adult movies, and I think you get the point. Today, though, we're taking a look at his review on another Sesame Street movie. Yeah, remember when he did a little review on the movie Follow That Bird that was starring Big Bird? Well, technically, he didn't even, review the whole movie. It was Chester A. Bum, another character that Doug came up with. Yeah. Well, this actually is a full review of a Sesame Street movie. And that, of course, is Elmo in Grouchland. Or the full title being The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. To be honest, kind of a misleading title there. I don't know. But anyway, this particular video is also going out to one particular person, and that is Frank Oz, a puppeteer that worked on Sesame Street. That's literally all I know about Frank Oz. He was a puppeteer that worked on Sesame Street and made, I believe he also made some of the puppets. I'm not even sure. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below all about Frank Oz. But yes, today is his birthday, and this video is going out to him. So, without further ado, let's all follow our fuzzy little red monster. Really should have phrased that in a different way. I'm sorry. But let's follow Elmo into Grouchland and see what kind of adventures he goes on. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I'm sorry. That's still such a catchy theme song. But we got the video set up and we're ready to get this started. So, let's not waste any time and jump right in. With that being said, let's take a look at Nostalgia Critic's review of The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. Still a weird title, even though everyone should just call it Elmo in Grouchland. Never mind, let's just start the video. So, start the video in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Yeah, I don't know why I said start the video when it's always starting the video. Yeah, I'm kind of losing my touch recently. I don't know why. Alright, here we go. Oh, well, that just popped up while I was also turning the volume up just to make sure that it was loud enough for you guys. Yeah. I actually wonder if he is gonna have, all the actors or all of his friends in this. I kind of do wonder if they are friends after the whole, change the channel thing that happened.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. Believe it or not, I'm not reviewing this because it was requested.
Oh, really?
I saw Elmo as the embodiment of pure innocence, with his wide-eyed look and...
Yeah, that is kind of true.
I felt if we looked at the world the same way he did, perhaps we'd all be slightly better people. Of course I'm doing it because it was requested.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, that is kind of true that, Elmo is, the embodiment of childhood innocence that we all knew, or all had at that certain age, basically.
Even if I like to poke fun of them just to see people go nuts.
Wow! Wow, Doug!
I think Elmo got on my nerves the same reason Barney or Teletubbies got on my nerves. Overexposure. Elmo was everywhere.
Right, I think I need to scooch over just a little bit.
Wanting to give you the happiest and
I am way out of frame half the time.
It's the most sought-after toy in 1996, with fights breaking out and some selling for over $1,000. All for this nightmare fuel that
well,
looks like he's having a seizure.
that just happened.
At the same time.
Apologies for that, people.
I'll say it again. Christ! Had he just stayed on children's television and wasn't all over the place, I probably wouldn't mind him so much. But because his dead-eye, squeaky chalkboard voice and demon-red face stared at me wherever I went, he did get under my skin a bit. Well, in 1999, at the height of his popularity-ish, they made The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland. But critical feedback was fair. The craze didn't exactly last.
I think I remember the Barney movie had like a really bad box office. Now, I might be wrong on that.
And yes, I know it's odd to review something meant for little kids, but I guess it would be good to figure out why Elmo was such a sensation, and I don't know, my inner child still has a soft spot for Sesame Street.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that like this movie also started out with Bert and Ernie and Bert basically being in a towel.
This is a grown man reviewing Elmo in Grouchland. The film opens with Bert and Ernie. And no, I won't be making
Yeah.
I feel I've grown far beyond that.
Welcome to the movie. Hey,
I think I remember something like this happening when I... But yeah, this is weird because this is like way back in my memory when I was like a younger kid when this movie first came out. I was in kind of like a dinner theater kind of thing. Yeah, they had like little tables set up and they served people food while the movie was playing. But when they were addressing the audience in the movie and you were sitting in the theater watching this, it made you feel like they were talking to you. Then you heard little kid voices from an audio recording in the movie, and that, yeah, when you found that out years later, that's like, ah, I thought they were actually talking to me when I was a little kid when I watched this movie. Freaking Sesame Street writers.
Have you seen my antibacterial soap?
Not quite as bad, but still.
Who are you talking to? The audience, Bert. They're right there.
Both of them look very excited to be here.
Hey, nice cardigan.
Now that I believe. Whoever saw this movie definitely wore a cardigan.
Yeah, I think most people wouldn't want to remember that.
Be able to put some clothes on now?
You mean you won't be sculpting me again today? Sorry, my wrist hurt.
Oh.
Officially starts as we see our die-hard Tiger Woods fan
He's met a lot of celebrities in his life.
picking up and addressing the audience.
Elmo wants to show you something. It's Elmo's favorite thing in the whole world. People willing to kill each other to get a vibrator version of me.
Wow. Okay, calm down, Doug. Not gonna lie, that was an impressive Elmo laugh.
Which appears to be missing.
And the messages pop up again. Yeah, I'm gonna answer them off as much as I can, but anyway, we're just gonna move on with this. And also, no one finds it creepy that that blanket is kind of moving on its own? I mean, I get it's being operated by a puppeteer, but still. Not even Elmo questions it? Weird. Well, I guess it makes sense in the world of Sesame Street, because there are also humans that live with puppets. Still odd that none of the humans question it.
At least they fill in the awkward silence that shows like Dora the Explorer will leave quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Things when they ask you to participate.
Can you say rápido?
Bone yourself. I'm not Google Translate. You're listening to me. I hope your bag eats you.
Rápido!
You passed the same tree 5 times.
Oh, wow.
He finds his blanket and naturally sings a song about it.
Yeah, the music and the soundtrack for this movie was really good.
I do have to give credit how clever the puppet work is on the blanket. I mean, it's Jim Henson and Sesame Street, so of course the puppetry is going to be good, but it's a decent illusion how they make that thing look flat, yet lively. And it does make more sense to bring his blanket to life than, say, Big Bird's socks. Those couldn't fit on his face. What on earth does he do with
Okay.
them?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Alright, oh. Yeah, my mouse is kind of messing up.
What the tunnel to hell looks like. Elmo washes his blanket. Oh, we got through the first major conflict of the movie. And he comes across Zoe, who's depressed.
I really wanted to go to the zoo today.
Yeah, and Zoe and Elmo's relationship on the show has now basically been
Elmo says he
frenemies,
can
mostly.
and pretends to be different animals.
What are you, a lion? Yeah. Oh, that's a monkey. Oh, I know.
Your puppeteer did too much blow last night?
No.
Same thing. Zoe really likes his blanket, but Elmo can't seem to part
Oh,
with it.
here's the real dilemma.
Elmo wants his blanket back now. Well, in a minute, Elmo. No, not in a minute, Zoe. No, no. Don't make Elmo cut you. Don't make Elmo.
Some vocabulary the kids can learn.
Yep.
He says he doesn't want to be your friend anymore, but his blanket is put in even more peril. A familiar waiter decides to help.
This looks like a job for Super Grover.
One day we'll learn his secret identity.
I mean, it's not that hard to figure out.
No, thank you, sir. I cannot fly any full stomach.
This is why there's an Alex Ross painting of you. Never change.
That's some pretty neat artwork of Super Grover.
Nah, we're too late for that one. Oscar the Grouch gets the blanket and tosses it into the garbage.
Oscar, bring Elmo's blanket back. Elmo needs his blanket back now. Oscar,
So this was the start of Elmo's anger issues, pretty much.
calm down.
Elmo jumps into Oscar's can, though that does sound more like Bert and Ernie's domain. I swear that's the last. I'm not making that promise. And Elmo discovers Oscar's place.
I'm starting to really think that Oscar's can is kind of like Doctor Who's TARDIS. You know, kind of bigger on the inside and whatnot. Kind of like Snoopy's doghouse. Now I'm starting to pit all three of those characters together and having a TARDIS-like object. Don't know where Oscar got the Technicolor portal from. Maybe it was one of the leftover dimensional portals that Doctor Who had in his TARDIS. Now I kind of want to see Doctor Who team up with the Muppets or the Sesame Street characters. Mostly Oscar, so they could go to different dimensions and have fun together. I need to watch more Doctor Who. I need to watch more of Doctor Who because, ugh, it's a crazy show. I've only seen like a few episodes of it.
You know, Sesame Street.
Well, at least Elmo's having fun.
Must at least be this high in order to watch further.
Yeah, totally.
What's happening to Elmo?
It's called LSD. It's like pretending, but with panic attacks. Elmo ends up
Pretty
in
much,
Grouchland,
yeah.
which is, of course, messy, disgusting, and unpleasant. And that's just the music. Okay, that one's literally Oscar just with a nose.
Yeah, I think they definitely got lazy with that puppet.
A giant helicopter lands, stealing a bunch of people's belongings, but Elmo tells him to stop. Daniel Day-Lewis in his finest role.
It's not nice to take this.
It all belongs to me. If I touch it, I own it.
One of the most over-the-top villains in this movie. And give me a second, I'm gonna fix this so it looks better. But yeah, this guy, oh boy, most over-the-top acting in a kid's movie ever. And it's hilarious to watch, I'll tell you that.
Played by Mandy. Hello, my name is Princess Bryjo Patinkin, who says he owns whatever he wants, including Elmo's blanket.
Very lovely.
You really know how to ruin a villainous moment, don't you?
Now get in the cartoonishly evil vehicle and drive.
All right, I took care of that joke.
Okay.
Get home to take a nap with my brand new whoopee.
Oh, excuse me, just passed a kidney stone.
Hey, bye-bye,
Pretty sure that's what that was.
Whoopee! Whoopee!
Whoopee! I don't know, I always loved how he said that.
Scene from Alien.
Don't know why he called it a whoopee, though.
To kill him because what he was going through was so awful. This does lead to one of my favorite lines.
Okay.
Can you please help Elmo get his blanket back?
I'd love to, but I don't speak English.
This place is growing on me. A little girl
Okay.
named Lizzie says she'll show him Huxley's location, but doesn't think it'll do him any good.
You go there, you might never make it back home again.
Promise? Elmo goes off on his own, but he comes across the local plant.
Ah!
They get a song too.
Elmo, get your chin up. Things could be worse.
It's another pretty
I'm not gonna lie, the soundtrack to this movie was actually really catchy. A lot of the music and songs were. This particular song, though, could have come out of a less creepy puppet here. It's just the hair and the nose, it just kind of reminds me of if Gonzo was basically turned into a weed.
weak melody, but on the plus side, it does give us some of the best green screen dancing since Labyrinth.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This one I call the heart attack.
You can feel the rhythm down.
This one I call there's a vibrator in Elmo.
Oh yeah, that's definitely him having a seizure while doing the air hump.
Walking away.
But Huxley sees Elmo is on his way.
Shouldn't we do something?
Ordinarily, I wouldn't. But I am feeling a bit saucy today, huh?
Did he just refer to himself as saucy?
But I am feeling a bit saucy today, huh?
Yeah, he
I
did.
have no choice but to play this.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
Mm-hmm.
Does this?
Maybe if I look at it this way.
Your guess is as good as mine. And he orders his
What was
henchmen
he on when they were filming this
to
movie?
follow him to Grouchland and try to find him.
There's a police officer. Yeah, let's ask him for help.
Topical.
I
Huxley's
guess.
henchmen trick Elmo to go the wrong way, trapping him in a cave. He finds a minecart and, of course, goes riding in it. Sorry, I was just giving you the ending you all want to see.
Dog! Well, it's official. Doug is going to be a serial killer of childhood after he's probably done with his channel. I mean, then again, he probably won't be done with his channel for a long, long time. He'll still be doing reviews and stuff and going to cons, which is kind of awesome. Would be awesome to meet him and the crew at a con at some point, but just saying, would be really awesome.
Elmo makes his way out of the cave, angering Huxley so much, he sings a
Also,
cheerful
sorry, I
song
have to
about it.
clean my glasses.
Call it greed. It's not. It's need. A need I love to feel.
Oh yeah, he
The need to have a
forgot he gets a song in this
I
movie.
kind of like this song. Maybe because it's the villain song, and those are always my favorite.
I mean,
but
yeah, it's a-
including that.
It's a very, very catchy villain
The
song.
Steve Martin performance he wouldn't do because he said it was too over the top.
My favorite teddy bear. Ah, my yo-yo. I love my yo-yo.
I am your dance magic dance.
Oh, jeez.
Move over, Hamilton. 'Cause you're not such a- Still the
Wow!
best, but this song's pretty good. After
I really thought he was gonna,
His
like,
singing
have
is so
something
funny.
bad to say about
First
Hamilton.
person I'd seen do that. He admits he wanted his singing voice to take him places.
I almost performed in the bus and truck tour of West Side Story. They said I wasn't right for Maria. What do they know? I feel pretty.
Problematic? No, there's never a question mark at the end of that. Everything's always problematic.
Yeah,
He
okay.
instructs his henchmen to take Elmo to the Queen of Trash. No, the other one. And they once again lead him in a different direction.
Thank you. Oh, he hugged me.
I used all those jokes on Bert and Ernie. I think the symbolism speaks for itself.
Yeah,
You know, the best part
Yeah, we'll
of
give
this
you that.
movie is unsurprisingly Grouchland. So, isn't it a little weird that there's barely any Grouchland in it? Especially when it's in the title? It's mostly just open fields. and
Yeah!
generic locations.
Like I
There's no
said,
place in the
this
entire
movie has a misleading title.
Very long. It's like calling a film Brazil when it has nothing to do with Brazil. But you know some pretentious prick somewhere would love the hell out of that.
You're going to see our queen.
Queen?
Yeah.
Elmo makes it to the Queen of Trash, played by, oh god, another dancing Uhura. Phew, okay, Vanessa Williams. And again, I'll give props. It's not Grouchland, but this garbage kingdom.
I mean, yeah, she, like, has, like, the best song out of the whole movie.
Junk, and the Queen.
And she has a really good singing voice, too.
Sesame Street movie.
Ah, my voice cracked there. I don't know why that happened.
He sings a very nice
Ugh.
song, but it comes out of nowhere, connects to little, and I'm sorry, this was Huxley's evil plan of torturing someone? It seems nice. It's like punishing Captain
Don't know why
Kirk by sending
Elmo's
him to a harem of green
dancing
women.
like
I don't
that,
know how
but
this works.
okay.
Wants to get his blanket back from Huxley, 'cause it's
Let me just
mine.
scoot a little.
Sound like Huxley.
The Queen makes Elmo think about how similar he is to Huxley and how possessive he is of his blanket. She says, though, if he's willing to give something, he would pass the ultimate challenge.
You see, Huxley could never give anyone anything. Now, if you're able to give, then you pass the ultimate challenge, and you're free to go.
I have a finger I can give. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that doesn't work.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
100 raspberries. Like this. Watch.
Well, I didn't know Vanessa Williams sticking her tongue out at me in the Sesame Street movie.
Always
would be
found that
bad.
weird as a
But
kid.
Boner never lies. Though he is very confused.
100
I'm sure someone will turn that into a fetish. I'll tell you that right now.
Elmo doesn't even have a tongue. Can we do a blinking contest?
Ready, set, go.
Can you please have Elmo do raspberries like this?
He asked the kids in the audience to help. Starting to see why a lot of parents hated this movie. Arousing the Queen of Trash.
Oh, that's sensual.
Uh,
Oh, I love raspberries.
okay.
Boner, I'm not sure what to think of it either. And
I have no idea either.
Huxley sees Elmo.
The movie's weird.
Which is his biggest weapon, a giant chicken.
Hey, you, dinner! Stop running away from me!
Alright, this scene could be saved if a certain dick-nosed puppet enters the picture. Alf. Yeah, forgot there were two.
Nope.
No, the chicken just throws him far away, but back at the prison, Oscar inspires the other Grouches to rise up against
Yeah, this
Meanwhile, Elmo
kind of happens a little bit, but you know.
about how he doesn't want to be like Huxley and doesn't need to have the blanket be his anymore.
Elmo didn't get his blanket back. Don't worry, blanket. Elmo's coming.
Or the exact opposite what the moral is. You have one job, Sesame Street. Teach anything, and you can't even do that. The cat
Guess they were too busy with, like, not thinking of a climactic, like, resolution to this. Okay. Oh, no.
Friends, though, make it just in time and stop Huxley.
It's over, Huxley! Get him!
Okay, is it me or did it sound like he said kill him?
Get him!
Put their stuff
Pretty
in
sure he
their
said
blood
get
and
them,
put
but
his blood
kinda
where
sounds
their
like
blood
it.
is. The bug, though, gives Elmo his blanket back, regretting ever working with Huxley.
I thought we were friends.
No, you're a greedy, selfish villain.
And yeah, this is a character that never shows up again in Sesame Street whatsoever.
They all return to Sesame Street, and Elmo apologizes for hurting Zoe's feelings.
Wow. I can hold it? Sure. What could happen?
Again, giving you the ending you all want to see.
Just stop, dog.
Ernie bookend the movie by closing the film out.
Yeah, it's a happy ending.
And thank you all for helping.
You did a lot more in this movie.
And yet you two had no point in this entire movie.
Bert, well, it's true. And that was The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. I mean, it's not good, but like the Barney movie, how can I be that mad
sorry.
at it?
I gotta wipe my
guess has
eyes.
That excitable innocence that a lot of children have, so it's not surprising so many kids enjoy him. But unlike the other Sesame Street characters, that charm doesn't stretch into adulthood. At least for me, anyway. I know these characters aren't the Muppets who always aim for kids and adults, but there is still a weight to their personalities that keep us anchored to them. Elmo is just a nice character, no more, no less. And being nice isn't awful, it's just not always that interesting. I definitely prefer something like Follow That Bird, which I found was more difficult to make jokes for because the character still felt so real so many years later. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up with him, but Elmo never felt real to me. But it is a big bar
I mean,
set against
Elmo's still an interesting character.
Hey, I guess
Again,
Elmo
he's
feels
the-
a lot of other kids.
You said he's the embodiment of childhood innocence.
Really get sidetracked in parts.
Huh.
Totally fine for kids.
Sorry about
I
that.
don't think it's
Ugh,
gonna
that
have the
hurt.
lasting power of other Muppet or Sesame Street properties. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? Did you grow up with Elmo? Did you like him, hate him? Did your feelings on him change over time? I'm actually really curious. Whatever your thoughts, this movie's definitely not going to be breaking any records anytime soon. Besides, they're on HBO now. I'm sure they can do a lot with that.
I shall have such revenges on you. Both.
I'm so looking forward to that crossover. I'm the nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to.
Okay. Alright, there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to Nostalgia Critic's review on Elmo and Grouchland. Still think they should have just called it that. The adventures part just doesn't add up, and again, you're barely showing off Grouchland in the movie. Real misleading title there. Yeah. But anyway, is it a bad movie? No, it's not a bad movie. It's honestly, growing up, I still love watching Sesame Street. Not really like sitting down and watching a full episode, but just like enjoying clips from it and seeing like what kind of lessons they're teaching. Nowadays, they're getting into the more serious lessons to teach kids. Yeah. And apparently just seeing Elmo's anger grow and grow over the course of the show is just, yeah, that little red fuzzball can get very, very agitated very quickly. But yeah, again, this was a special video that goes out to Frank Oz, an awesome puppeteer. That's all. Again, that's all I know about him. Again, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys know everything about Frank Oz, or any more information about him that you could let me know. Would be helpful, honestly. Anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to never miss a new video. And with that, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye! And remember one thing. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I'm sorry, I had to.